Hi everyone, my name is Gabby, and today we're going to talk about ascension signs and symptoms of the spiritual awakening and the expansion of consciousness. Are you ready? Good. So, something has caught your attention. Things in your life are weird or strange. You just can't explain them. Things are changing in your life on a spiritual level. That's why you're watching this video. So congrats. You are beginning to go through one of the best phases in your life, the journey of a spiritual awakening, a soul level. And know that you are a piece of source, the divine light, God, and you are connected to everything. It's time for you to remember where you came from and where you will return once you are finished with this life. How do you know you are going through an awakening? You'll know you are going through something. You feel it. You just know or sense intuitively that something is happening to your body, okay? And you are starting to feel differently, or maybe you're even having unusual feelings. Your body doesn't respond as it did previously to physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual patterns. It's totally different this time. It's like it's something's going on. Many things are changing, and they are changing quickly, and you sense you are transforming. Well, just understand that everything is energy, okay? And you are beginning to vibrate at a higher energy level. You are becoming lighter. And with this new vibration, you will have physical, spiritual, and emotional symptoms. So, we're going to talk today about what those symptoms are. And maybe you are experiencing these and maybe you're not, but we're going to talk about them so you can start to understand them. And the one thing I want to talk about today is head itching or headache. You feel like the top of your head has been really itchy lately, maybe tingly or prickly, or you feel like something's crawling on your scalp. You get that sensation that something's just like all over your head, and you're just like, oh my God, what is that? Why do I keep itching so much? And you kind of feel the sensation going down to your neck and sometimes even into your spine. Well, just know that you do not have bugs, okay? And you do not have a severe case of dandruff. It's because your crown chakra right here is beginning to open. Your crown chakra is your connection to source, divine, the divine light, divine energy, God. And when it opens up, you will have the physical response of itchy, tingly scalp, and sometimes even headaches, even migraines. I found that moisturizing creams help very little for the itchiness. So it's your best bet just to simply, I don't know, just scratch it and deal with it and know that it's a very common symptom and it will soon pass. Once you accept it, it will pass sooner. So just think to yourself, okay, I know I don't have bugs, I know I don't have dandruff, my crown chakra must be opening. Once you deal with it, it goes away. Another sign you may be having is no sleep, or your sleep patterns are different, or they're off. Since you are going through a spiritual awakening, you don't require as much sleep as you're used to, okay? You're tapped into this source, this divine energy now. So don't worry, as this is simply a phase and it will pass in time, okay? You will also notice that you will wake up around 3 or 3:30 in the morning every day, and it's a recurring thing. All right. Simply put, Just go with the flow and don't get upset. Don't get upset thinking that you need the sleep to function for work the next day. You will still have the energy needed to get things done, even without your normal 8 hours. Also, know that you may experience hot flashes and cold sweats in the middle of the night or even during the day. You're not going through menopause if you're a female, or menopause if you're a male. This is a part of your body adjusting to the new energy, and it won't last forever. It will pass. Actually, it will stop, and then when you start to get energy updates and energy fluxes, there'll be patterns when it'll happen again for a period of time, and then it goes away, and then it'll happen again for another period of time, and then it goes away. Well, at least that's what happens for me. So if that happens for you, at least you're getting this information. Here's another symptom. Crazy dreaming. You will begin to notice your dream states. Even though you may not get good sleep at night, you may be very active and somewhat different. I tell people to look up the meanings behind those dreams because they usually mean something, all right? And spirit is trying to communicate with you. So just because it doesn't make sense to you, don't just chalk it up to, that dream was crazy because it was lack of sleep or something I ate or something that I watched last night. Usually they'll be associated with your reality and what subject you need to address in your life. Personally, my favorite website to look up dreams is dreamdictionary.com or the Edgar Cayce Dream Dictionary. Okay? And here's another symptom. Ear ringing or buzzing or even pressure. As your hearing has maybe bothering you lately, maybe it's been ringing, this is one of the more common signs of the awakening process. Since your vibration is rising, you are able to audibly hear spirit around you. No worries, they've been there the whole time. You just haven't heard them until now. You're just able to hear them now because you're awakening, and that's awesome. Understand that everything is vibration. Therefore, everything has a frequency. Pitch is an audible form of frequency, hence the ringing in the ear. The lower pitch is usually spirit guides, and the higher pitches are usually angels. The higher the pitch is, the higher the frequency of spirit. I tell people to acknowledge them and say something like, "Hi, hello, I hear you, thank you," and that will stop the ringing in your ears. If you're unable to listen to what they have to say, if you can hear what they have to say, communicate with them, and you'll do that by using your third eye. Besides, it helps build some trust between you and your spirit guides and the angels. Okay? Moving on. General changes in vision and perception. You may catch glimpses of sparkles or flashes of light or dark shadows in your peripheral vision, which is here. Just because it's gray or dark or gritty doesn't automatically mean it's evil or demonic, okay? Sometimes it's something simple like a spirit guide of yours. You may have dry or itchy eyes or blurry vision from time to time, or maybe even see a haze or a static-like energy in the air, kind of like what a sidewalk looks like on a very hot day when you see the little waving over the sidewalk, kind of like that. You know, just know it's all okay as you are beginning to see energy and spirit. You may begin to see auras or light around people, animals, or even objects. This is all due to your third eye chakra that is opening, and that is awesome. Also, you may experience spontaneous heart palpitations. Oh my God, I'm so tongue twisted today. Heart palpitations, or flutters from time to time that are not related to physical exercise or exertion or medical conditions. Now, if this is something that's new, you may still want to get it checked out by the doctor. Okay. You may notice energy and strange sensations in and around your heart and chest area, and even heaviness in the chest. If you feel that, you kind of just want to bear down and cough, and it will just make your heart go back to the regular rhythm, the regular beat, and the symptoms will subside. And that you'll want to just go like this and go, and that will make it all go away. Well, usually it makes it all go away. And this is all due to the heart chakra opening. So all your chakras. You may also have pressure and pain in or around your head, okay, and in your face, including the skull, the eyes, the ears, all the sinuses, even in your teeth and the gums. Oftentimes shifting from one side to the other. Frequent headaches, strange sensations in or around the head or the eyes as like pinpricks or little like pressure points, electrical shocks, warming energy or warming sensations, tingling, spasms that come and go for no reason. This is also due because the crown chakra is beginning to open. Many people notice sudden itching and in various areas of the body and the head for no reason, and bouts of acne and hives and flushed face, like right here, that it kind of looks like that, like a skin rash, just and other kind of unusual skin changes may occur out of the blue. And you may even notice changes in, your hair texture, and even a slight change in color, or maybe highlights. Well, not mine because I dyed it pink. You may even experience like sudden thinning of the hair, or even hair loss. Your hair and nails may start growing at a faster rate than usual, despite other issues. It's all okay. Remember, your vibration is rising quickly, and it takes the body a bit longer to react to some of those changes. So just take it as it goes. Some people have a feeling, an unusual feeling, unusual vibrations or vibrating sensations within the body or in certain areas of the body. Pulsating or vibrating waves, rushes of energy throughout the whole body. Tingling sensations, pins and needles, static electricity, jolts or zaps of energy, twitches and muscle spasms, bouts of itching limbs, or maybe your arms are falling asleep or your legs are falling asleep, particularly the arms, the hands, legs, feet, that kind of stuff, just out of the blue, like random. These energies are sporadic symptoms, and they will be experienced in various chakra centers depending on blocks, issues, or energetically being cleared or activated. Just go with the flow, and I found that movement, such as like taking a walk or maybe even doing some yoga or just getting up and shaking the energy out of your body, just like shake it out, dancing, that helps too. To the next symptom that you may be experiencing, and this one is kind of a pain in the butt, literally, because it has to do with body changes. You'll notice different changes when it comes to your body in general. Body aches and pains throughout your entire body from head to toe, or in particular areas that come and go, like soreness, stiffness in the joints, the muscles, the bones, for no apparent reason, that are not due to injury, physical exercise, or fatigue. Particularly in the back or along the spine, the neck, the shoulders, and the head region. This may be the general tension throughout the body, and the general tension of the aches and pains that may be accompanied by other strange sensations. I've noticed it eases considerably with regular chiropractic adjustments, or self-love, taking like rubbing it yourself or getting a massage from somebody, or even taking a simple aura bath, also known as Epsom salt bath. That usually helps for me. Um, it releases the tension and it adds the minerals to my body and bones that I need. Okay, so moving on. Emotional roller coaster. That's another symptom. Now that you are plugged in, you will notice periods of sudden nervousness. Oh, and this one really sucks because this one was a big one for me. And or anxiety. That was a big one for me too. It comes and goes, absolutely does, spontaneously for no apparent reason. Feeling drained of energy, often around particular people or in a certain place or certain places, unexplainable worry, you get panic attacks, or even these feelings of being overwhelmed, a feeling that you are going crazy, like you're going to lose your mind. You get nervous breakdowns. It just sucks. It really does. But, these soul transformations or transforming events occurring all at once is just, they're crazy. It's sudden and unexpected. These changes and feeling that you are spiraling out of control, just, it's all part of this. This is normal and it's a phase. It's part of the chakra system opening and closing, especially in the heart and the solar plexus, which is, down here below your belly. You will notice an increase in self-talk or inner chatter. You'll find yourself talking to yourself, which I do all the time, more often. It's a perfect way to get through emotional swings. Simply put, just go with the flow because it's a releasing of mechanisms to some spent up feelings that you've been harboring for a really long time. So accept your feelings as they come up. Understand that you will have these emotions because you need to get to the root cause of the emotion and deal with it. Once you deal with this once and for all, it serves a huge positive purpose in your life. It really does. And it changes you to be the wonderful, 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 beautiful soul person that you are. So let's move on to the next. Lights and electricity, electric devices. This one is absolutely bananas because I experienced this one and it's like, whoa. You may begin to notice cell phones, watches, TVs, computers, electronic devices, lights, street lights will randomly just turn off or not work correctly, and it's frustrating. Or even blow out, as in poof, like done, dead, blown. Booyah! Mind blown. They, you know, um, as they should, because understand it is usually your energy that is causing this flux to happen. Why? Well, think of your aura when you are going through the awakening process and your emotional state goes from low to high. So your aura sends huge like shock waves outwards, like this shock wave will directly affect electricity. I've noticed this happens more to females than males. In my opinion, it's linked with hormone fluxes as well, like, especially before ovulation and menstruation. So sorry, guys. Another symptom is digestion, issues with that, and food cravings. Now that you are beginning to go through the awakening process, your vibration is also getting raised. So your body will not be able to tolerate lower vibrational foods anymore, meaning meats. You'll notice that about, in 10 to 20 minutes after eating, your tummy digestion becomes very upset. Your body won't be able to process foods with preservatives, processed foods, some lactose foods, and even some pork products. This makes going out to eat really interesting because you're like kind of like picky now. For people that aren't going through the awakening, they're like, oh my God, you're so picky. This is actually a new fun step. You will begin having some food cravings such as veggies and salads and strange things you've never eaten before. It's because your body is telling you what you need. So pay attention to it. The more natural and organic the food, the less it will bother your digestion. It's a natural detox that you're going through, and you may even feel flu-like symptoms and or even notice weight gain, which who wants to gain weight? You know, especially like the Buddha belly, the little round fat tum-tum. Well, by adding weight, it's a buffering mechanism against the new energy that you are experiencing. The weight changes may occur even if there are no changes in your diet or activity level. All right. Along with this, you may notice changes in eating habits or appetite. Periods where there's a lack of appetite for days at a time, or a period where overeating and bouts of extreme hunger or thirst. Just out of the blue, you're like mega super duper hungry and you can eat anything and everything and not stop. That happens to me all the time. It's all okay. As you are going through this phase, the pounds will melt back off and you'll be able to get back to your normal weight and feel good. Here's another symptom. Noticing of animals. Oh, you see the orbs? Noticing of animals and children. Personally, this is one of the best symptoms to have because it's fun. As you become more in tune with who you are at a soul level, you will begin to notice, and animals will not be afraid of you, not like they used to be. And it will even begin, or the animals will even begin to start interacting with you. This is because you are now vibrating at their energy level and you seem harmless to them. You will also notice how small children and babies not only stare at you, but may even come up to you in a curious manner. Why? Well, because kids under the age of 5 are very intuitive and fresh from the other side. Therefore, they can see your aura and they can feel you. They can feel your aura. They can feel your energy as if you are safe for them to come visit with you. Just smile back and appreciate the connection to those special kids and your newfound connection to nature as well, because it's a beautiful thing. Here's another symptom, seclusion. Going through this process, it's also part of dark night of the soul, the seclusion, the being hibernating. Going through this process, you may feel the need to hibernate, to seclude, or needing to be in your own space, away from people. The reason is so you can get to know yourself, to get to know yourself better. It's normal to have a feeling of detachment from family, friends and coworkers, love people that you love, the whole world in general. You may even experience a sudden loss of hobbies or interests. Also, you may notice that the TV, radio, and computers simply just overwhelm you and you can't stand to listen to all the chatter and all the blah. When you hit this phase, it's the perfect time to learn how to meditate. You can do that by going to YouTube and searching guided meditations and just pick the one that resonates with you. Here's another symptom. Intolerant to negativity. This is one of the tougher phases to get through. You will begin to notice negative people, places, and things. They will begin to feel like nails on a chalkboard to you. Your best bet is to distance yourself from the negativity and drama, but it becomes very difficult when relationships and family is concerned. Just know that no matter what you choose to do in the situation at hand, you must do it for the best interest in you, because that's all that matters. You. This isn't easy, and it's one of the most difficult phases to go through. But once you figure it out, then balance can be restored. Okay, so moving on to another symptom. We have a lot of symptoms to go over today. Disorientation and clumsy. That's me. That's me all day. You may experience more clumsiness or bumping into walls or objects more often, or falling going up the stairs instead of down the stairs, or probably even falling down the stairs. Lack of coordination, control at times, and dropping things more often. You may notice a sense of disorientation or being detached from reality. Living in your head or feeling spacey or distracted easily. Also, you may notice moments of audio dyslexia, where someone is speaking, but it is as if you can't process the information or understand what they are saying. It's like, wah, 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 wah. Just kidding. I call this the Charlie Brown moment, and I get a lot of those Charlie Brown moments. I even notice periods where words seem to lose their meaning or don't make sense in the same way that they used to. You'll experience jumbled thoughts or trouble comprehending things all in a day. You'll be like, what the hell's going on with me? Are these early signs of Alzheimer's? No, it's your awakening. What's even better is you may experience moments of memory loss that may occur on and off for short periods of time, and it sucks because it makes your anxiety symptom even worse sometimes. You may experience forgetting the names for common objects at times, forgetting simple words during conversations, or forgetting what you were about to say or do moments after thinking of it, forgetting why you walked into a room, experiencing ribbit, really? Brain fog. See, it happens to me all the time. Or brain freezes, being tongue-tied often, and as you guys witnessed, I was very tongue-tied in this video, and even jumbled or scattered thinking, as you witnessed in this video as I'm making it. This is all normal, and your thoughts will get clarified in time. So I'm just going with the flow, just like you guys. Go with the flow. Here's another symptom. Time shift. In the awakening, you may feel as if time seems distorted. Unusual shifts in unusual shifts in relation to the experience of time. Events and memories you may have the feeling or perception that time is speeding up, moving faster, or accelerated. Perception of time. It's just like everything's like and other moments feeling that time is slowing down or at a standstill. Some people have a feeling that you can't accomplish all that you want, or that time is running out, or they may be experiencing a sense of urgency, such as a sense that something is about to happen, or that something is coming that you must prepare for. You will also notice frequent deja vus and other similar experiences. Just know it's a phase and it will pass. Another symptom is an increase in psychic abilities. When you go through the spiritual awakening, you will become more intuitive. Okay? You will notice an increase in psychic awareness and sensitivity, such as clairvoyance, clairaudience, clairsentience, and other extrasensory abilities. When your vibration increases, so will your intuition, as they go hand in hand. Synchronicity, that's another experience or symptom. Synchronicities and coincidences. There's no such thing as coincidences. Many people will notice an increase in synchronicity and in coincidences. Understand, you are now connected, okay? And you will begin to see this clearly due to synchronicity. You may notice you are thinking of something that is bothering you, and the solution appears boop, out of the blue. This is the easiest way for your guides to help you along your path. Just listen and be aware. There is no such thing as coincidences. It's always a sign from spirit. Okay? Always. You will begin to see numbers such as 1111, 222, 333, 911, 511, 611. Numbers have meanings behind them, just as dreams do. Numbers carry energy, so look them up. Another symptom is God-like connection. You will experience an increased feeling of divine, unconditional love, moments of gratitude, and deep appreciation for life, an increase of peace, clarity, understanding, and compassion, profound revelations and insights, a sense of oneness and interconnectedness, feeling more connected with nature or other people or even animals or the universe, spirit, source, God, the Almighty. This is all absolutely the best symptom that you could get. You may even experience or have encounters with angelic and cosmic beings and the awareness of the presence of the non-physical entities or energies. I have videos of my encounters on my YouTube channel. And if you are so from here on out, you will never get disconnected once you start your awakening. But no, you will grow spiritually from the reality you are going through. I also wanted to make a note. If you're experiencing any of these symptoms that I mentioned in this video, like your fluttering heart or dizziness or anxiety or seeing light flashes, please check with your doctor first. Please follow your own inner guidance. Use discernment when necessary and consult a healthcare professional as needed when he or she gives you a clear bill of health that that everything is okay and there's nothing wrong with you. That's a pretty clear indication that you are okay and that you are just simply going through the awakening. I out there and I want to help you understand that what you are going through is okay and it's an awakening. I hope this gave you some insight. Please share your awakening symptoms or stories below. Thank you for watching. Sending you all positive healing vibes, love and light. Please don't forget to like my video, comment, and share. And if you haven't subscribed, you should subscribe because I make some pretty awesome videos. Bye.